just a few instructions before we begin. You'll get 1 minute to look at your motion cards, get your thoughts together, and prepare before the demonstration. You can write on those motion cards, you can tear them up, do whatever you want with them, but you may not talk amongst yourselves. No super secret hand signals between you guys and the chairperson. And then at the end of that 1 minute, you will start your demonstration. You have 11 minutes for your demonstration, and after that, you will start getting deducted some points on time. And then after your demonstration, we will do oral questions. Everybody can see the clock, okay?
Okay.
Any questions before we get started? Okay, Levi will give you a few instructions here to get started.
Yes. All right. When I count down to 0, and when I say 0, I will start the timer for 1 minute. You can turn around, grab your paper, sit down. You may write on it once that 1 minute period begins, and then at the 1 minute, I will let you know when that is up. Welcome to clarify.
Everybody breathe.
Yes, do that.
We won't bite.
Yeah, we just want you to breathe.
Well,
Don't pass out on us.
I mean, Mr. Wilson might, but otherwise. All right. 3, 2, 1, 0. And then zero.
Yes, you have paper you can use there too.
That is 1 minute. Timer will be, or Dr. Maxwell will begin the timer on the gavel.
Is there any new business that should be presented to the chapter at this time?
Madam Chairperson.
Delegate 3.
Thank you, Madam Chairperson. I move to reconsider the motion that reads, I move that the Neoga FFA chapter work with the Township Road Commissioner to coordinate a roadside cleanup day this summer. And yes, Madam Chairperson, I voted on the prevailing side.
Thank you. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you, Delegate 4. It's been moved and seconded to reconsider the motion that reads, I move that the Neoga FFA chapter work with the Township Road Commissioner to coordinate a roadside cleanup day this summer. Please keep in mind this motion is debatable, is not amendable, and requires a simple majority vote to pass. It is now for discussion.
Madam Chairperson.
Delegate 3.
Thank you, Madam Chairperson. Previously, when we brought up this motion, our schedule was really busy. We had a lot of baseball and softball games. But here lately, all of our seasons have been coming to an end, so I think we should go ahead and bring this motion back up to further look into it. That's why I encourage everyone to please vote yes.
Thank you. Is there any further discussion? Seeing none, proceed to vote. All in favor of reconsidering this motion, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no.
No.
The ayes have it, motion passes. The reconsidered main motion is now up for discussion.
Madam Chairperson.
Delegate 1.
Thank you, Madam Chairperson. I'd like to impress upon my fellow delegates exactly why this motion should fail. Recently, our Township Road Commissioner has injured his hip, and I don't feel as though he would be up to speed by the coming of this summer. And I really wouldn't want him to miss out on this motion. Not only that, but I don't feel as though our FFA chapter would be able to do this in full because we are typically very busy over the summer. So I hope everybody votes no with me.
Madam Chairperson,
Delegate 5.
I think this motion would be very beneficial to not only our chapter but also our members. We have very many members that are interested in obtaining some different degrees in FFA, and those degrees do require some community service hours. So I think that they could obtain this by also helping out the community. So I strongly encourage a yes vote on this reconsider.
Madam Chairperson.
Delegate 4.
I think this motion is a great idea. I do know this will give multiple people in our chapter some community service hours, and everyone does know you do need community service in order to graduate, so it'd be a great way for us. I think everyone should vote yes.
Madam Chairperson.
Delegate 1.
Thank you, Madam Chairperson. I rise to a question of privilege.
State your question.
I ask that all my fellow floor members please speak a little bit louder because I'm having trouble hearing them.
Yes, fellow floor members, please speak a little bit louder so that Delegate 1 can adequately hear you.
Madam Chairperson.
Delegate 2.
I think this motion would be a horrible idea. Our National Honor Society already does a cleanup day, so if we were to do this, it's taking away opportunities from them, so that's why I strongly encourage you to vote no.
Madam Chairperson.
Delegate 3.
Thank you, Madam Chairperson. I think this motion would be a great opportunity for us to go through with right now. The Neoga Day is coming up here soon. There's going to be a lot of people from out of town going to the yoga. I really think they should be seeing the yoga for what it really is, not just dirty roads. That's why I ask everyone to please vote positively.
Madam Chairperson,
Delegate 4.
I move to call for a previous question.
Thank you. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you, Delegate 1. It's been moved and seconded to call for previous question. Please keep in mind this is a 2/3 vote. All in favor, please stand. All opposed, please stand. With 5 in the positive, 0 negative, previous question passes. We will now be voting on the main motion. All in favor of the Neoga FFA chapter working with the Township Road Commissioner to coordinate a roadside cleanup day, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no.
No.
The ayes have it, motion passes. We will be coordinating a roadside cleanup day. Is there any new business?
Madam Chairperson.
Delegate 1.
Thank you. I move the Neoga FFA chapter conduct a surplus hay drive in our community during the month of May with the proceeds to be distributed to a drought-stricken FFA chapter in Kansas.
Thank you. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you, Delegate 3. It's been moved and seconded that the Neoga FFA chapter conduct a surplus hay drive in our community during the month of May with the proceeds to be distributed to a drought-stricken FFA chapter in Kansas. Please keep in mind this motion is debatable, is amendable, and requires a simple majority vote to pass. It is now for discussion.
Madam
Delegate
Chairperson.
1.
Thank you, Madam Chairperson. As FFA members, our motto states living to serve, and I feel as though this would exemplify that. Our FFA chapter members, this is not only possible because we do have a lot of excess hay in our community, but it would show that we as FFA members make an impact not only in our community and in our schools, but well past that. I believe that this would, going across 2 states, would exemplify that. So I hope everybody votes yes.
Madam Chairperson.
Delegate 5.
I think that this motion would benefit us greatly as a chapter because I know that our alumni does this every single year, not for a different state, but just for around our community. And we have a lot of community members that are interested in not only participating in it, but also helping out. So I think that if we went ahead and did this, it would just kind of get Neoga on the map and show people how much we really care about our community. So I strongly encourage a yes vote on
Madam
this.
Chairperson.
Delegate 2.
I think this motion would be a wonderful idea with part of our FFA creed being with a faith born not of words but of deeds. This would show everyone how wonderful our chapter is without telling them, and it would really show the Kansas chapter how much we care about them. So I strongly encourage a yes vote.
Madam Chairperson.
Delegate 5.
I move to take a 10-minute recess.
Thank you. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you, Delegate 4. It's been moved and seconded to take a 10-minute recess. Are there any amendments? Seeing none, proceed to vote. All in favor of taking a 10-minute recess, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no.
No.
The noes have it.
I call for division assembly.
The division has been called for. All in favor, please stand. All opposed, please stand. With 2 in the affirmative, 3 in the opposition, this motion fails. We will not be taking a 10-minute recess. We have now got discussion on the main motion.
Madam Chairperson.
Delegate 3.
Thank you, Madam Chairperson. This motion seems like a lot for us to take on right now. With our plates being semi-full, I don't think we have enough time for the hands to be able to put together this huge motion. That's why I encourage everyone to please shoot it down.
Madam Chair.
Delegate 4.
I do not think this motion is a very good idea. I do know our alumni has actually already been talking about doing something like this. So I think having us do it and the alumni do it would not be very good for us. So I think everyone should vote no.
Delegate 2.
I move to limit debate to 30 seconds per discussion per floor member.
Thank you. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you, Delegate 1. It's been moved and seconded to limit debate to 30 seconds per discussion per floor member. Please keep in mind this is a 2/3 vote. All in favor, please stand. All opposed, please stand. With 2 in the positive, 3 in the negative, this motion fails. We will not be limiting debate. We will now back discussion on the main motion.
Madam Chairperson.
Delegate 3.
I'm going to postpone this motion indefinitely.
Thank you. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you, Delegate 4. It's been moved and seconded to postpone this motion indefinitely. It is now for discussion.
Madam Chairperson.
Delegate 3.
Thank you. I feel as though postponement would be in order this time just because this motion is a lot for us to take on right now. We're already really busy, so I feel like we go ahead and kill it off. We can talk about something coming up here soon that we actually need to spend time on. That's why I encourage everyone to please vote positively on this postponement.
Madam Chairperson.
Delegate 5.
I cannot lend my support to this motion because I know that harvest for hay season is coming up soon. And if we just kill this off, we're taking away the possibility of Kansas to get some hay for the different livestock that they have out there because they do provide not only their state but our country with a lot of livestock that we consume. So I strongly encourage a downvote on this postponement.
Delegate 2.
I think killing off this motion is a horrible idea. Since they're already drought stricken, if we were to kill off this motion, that's just putting them through more suffering. So I strongly encourage a no vote.
Madam
Delegate 1.
Thank you. I feel as though postponement at this time would be extremely detrimental to not only this chapter in Kansas, but also our FFA chapter. This would look amazing on our POA, and I feel as though we would be taking away opportunities for members to get involved not only in their community, but also be able to apply for the National Chapter Award and have an amazing event for that. So I hope everybody votes no on this detrimental postponement.
Madam Chair.
Delegate 5.
I rise to a parliamentary inquiry.
State your inquiry.
What vote is required to pass this?
It's a simple majority.
Thank you.
Madam Chairperson.
Delegate 4.
I just think this motion is a great idea. We should just go ahead and kill it. I do know the month of May is extremely busy with us with our plant sale, fruit sale, and baseball and softball games. So I just do not think we can find time to even do this. So I really think everyone should think about this and vote yes.
Thank you.
Madam Chairperson?
Delegate 1.
Thank you. I move to call for previous question.
Thank you. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you, Delegate 3. It's been moved and seconded to call for previous question. Please keep in mind this is a 2/3 vote to pass. All in favor of previous question, please stand. All opposed, please stand. With 5 in the positive and 0 in the negative, previous question passes. We will now be voting on the postpone indefinitely. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say no.
No.
The noes have it, motion fails. We will not be postponing this motion indefinitely. We will now invite discussion on the main motion.
Madam Chairperson?
Delegate 1.
Thank you, Madam Chairperson. I move to postpone this motion definitely to our next regularly scheduled meeting.
Thank you. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you, Delegate 5. It's been moved and seconded to postpone this motion definitely to our next regularly scheduled meeting. It is now for discussion.
Madam
Madam
Delegate
Chairperson?
1.
Thank you, Madam Chairperson. I feel as though this postponement would be beneficial to our chapter because our alumni would actually be present at our next chapter meeting. And not only that, but our newly elected officer leadership team would be able to carry out this motion in full. This would actually be the first motion that they would demonstrate as an item of business. And I feel like this would be a wonderful motion for them to start. So I hope everybody votes yes with me.
Madam Chairperson.
Delegate 2.
I think that this motion would be a horrible idea. At our next chapter meeting, we need to discuss funds to fix our greenhouse pipes that recently just broke. So we wouldn't have time to discuss this motion, so I urge a no vote.
Madam
Delegate
Chairperson.
4.
Due to more urgent business pertaining to our fruit sales, I move to lay all penny matters on the table.
Thank you. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you, Delegate 1. It's been moved and seconded to delay all pending matters on the table. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say no.
No.
The noes have it, motion fails. We will not be laying all pending matters on the table. We will now invite discussion on the postponement.
Madam Chairperson.
Delegate 5.
I think pushing this motion off would be very beneficial for us because our next meeting is a chapter meeting and we'll have some different members of our chapter there to see if they would be interested in donating some hay to this cause. So I strongly encourage a yes vote on this postponement.
Madam
Delegate
Chairperson.
3.
Thank you, Madam Chairperson. I don't think that our postponement right now would be a great idea. I think our next meeting is actually very busy, with it being our Ag Olympics we had to reschedule. I don't think we should go ahead and go through with this motion just because there won't be enough people there to come to a strong, solid conclusion on it. That's why I encourage everyone to shoot it down.
Madam Chairperson.
Delegate 2.
I rise to a question of privilege.
State your question.
Can I step out to check the calendar of events to see if this date would work for us?
As we are an official FA meeting, you may not step out and check the calendar events.
I appeal the decision of the chair.
State your appeal.
I think that it is very beneficial for Delegate 2 to check the calendar of events for us.
Thank you. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you, Delegate 2. It's been moved and seconded to appeal the decision of the chair. The chair feels that since we're an official FA meeting, Delegate 2 may not step out to check the calendar events. We will now be voting on whether or not to uphold the decision of the chair. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say no.
No.
The ayes have it.
I call for division of the assembly.
The division has been called for. All in favor, please stand. All opposed, please stand. With 3 in the positive and 2 in the negative, this motion fails. The decision of the chair is upheld. We will now have discussion on the postponement.
Madam Chairperson.
Delegate 4.
I think this motion would be a great idea. We're really divided right now, and I do think pushing it off to another meeting to clear our heads, maybe think more about this. And also, I'm pretty sure our next meeting, our alumni will be there. So I think everyone should vote yes.
Thank you. Is there any further discussion? Seeing none, proceed to vote. All in favor of postponing this motion, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say no.
No.
The ayes have it, motion passes. The main motion is postponed to our next regular scheduled meeting. Is there any new business?
Madam
Delegate
Chairperson.
3.
I'm moving to adjourn this meeting.
Second.
Thank you, Delegate 1. It's been moved and seconded during this meeting. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say no. The ayes have it, motion passes. Meeting adjourned.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started with questions, guys. So contestant number 1, you had postpone definitely.
Yes, sir.
What is the purpose of postpone definitely by special order?
Whenever you postpone something definitely by special order, it would put it on the orders of the day. So at the next meeting, it has, or the motion that has been postponed definitely must be brought up.
How long can a motion be postponed if an FFA chapter holds regular business meetings every week on the same day?
Can you repeat that question, please?
Yes, ma'am. How long can a motion be postponed if an FFA chapter holds regular business meetings every week on the same day?
To the next regularly scheduled meeting.
Contestant number 2, you had limit or extend debate. The motion to limit debate requires what vote to pass?
Or 2/3.
When is the limit debate considered exhausted?
Can you please restate the question?
When is the limit debate considered exhausted?
I after the chair has stated the outcome.
Contestant 3, you had reconsidered.
Sure.
The motion to reconsider can only be made by the member who voted with the prevailing side. Explain this.
The person who is making the reconsider has to have been on the side that won in the previous vote on the motion.
There is a time limit on a motion to reconsider. What is that restriction?
You have to reconsider the motion by the end of the meeting.
Very good, thank you. Contestant number 4, division of assembly.
Yep.
How soon can a division of assembly be made?
Before the chair announces and moves on to the next item of business.
When a division of the assembly is called, the chairperson is not obligated to take a counted vote. In large assemblies, how would the members demand a counted vote?
Can you please restate the question?
Yes, I can. When a division of the assembly is called, the chairperson is not obligated to take a counted vote. In large assemblies, how would the members demand a counted vote?
They could appeal her decision to do. Sorry, they could appeal her decision. My bad. They could appeal her decision on the voting for the division assembly.
Thank you. Contestant 5, you have parliamentary inquiry.
Yeah.
What is the purpose of a parliamentary inquiry?
To bring forth a question pertaining to parliamentary law.
The chairman's response to a parliamentary inquiry is not subject to an appeal. Why not?
Because the parliamentary inquiry is based off of her knowledge or opinion.
And finally, we have Madam Chair. If you are instructed by a motion of the assembly to form a committee, who selects the chairman of that committee?
The chairman that is of this committee of that assembly.
The chairman is responsible for maintaining the proper decorum in a meeting. This includes expecting floor members to conduct themselves in a professional manner, demonstrating proper etiquette when debating a motion. Robert's Rules of Order establishes rules of decorum in debate. Name 2 of those rules.
In debate, it's keeping your discussion germane to the current motion, and it is also making sure that you refer to the presiding officer as a chairman.
Okay, very good. You guys are all finished. You can leave your cards here, leave the numbers here, and you're all free to go. Go.
Thank you.
Yep, go.